Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in to Hard Mod Systems. I'm George. Today's video is a video that I didn't really plan on making and I really didn't prepare for it. But something came up while I was making the new set that you're getting to see for the first time in one of my videos. One of the important parts of making videos is lighting, of course. And I wanted to come up with a way to have a lighting system that would give me a variety of options to use with different colors, effects, and things like that. And the things that I chose to do it with were a rail light system. I purchased some from Home Depot, the Hampton Bay line. They're fairly inexpensive. Once you know the little tricks about it, they're not very hard to install, so they're very simple to work with. But then the problem began, and the reason for this video reared its ugly head. And that is all based around the Philips Smart LED system that is Whiz connected. Now, everybody's heard of Philips Hue, but Philips has come out with a more affordable line of lights that are RGB LEDs for people to use. And they're supposed to have the ability to be Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connected. Well, the problem started with the bulbs, and the rail lights that I purchased used GU10 halogen bulbs. Now, Philips claimed that these were compatible. They do have the right pins on them. They do actually lock into the socket and can be powered. But the problem is they're not the same size. They're actually a little bit longer. What that meant is I couldn't use the trim rings that go over the bulb after you've installed the bulb. It wasn't a deal breaker. I could have easily gone without the trim rings. You will probably never see the lamps in the videos, but it still frustrated me that you are told one thing and it ends up being another thing. The real issue, though, ended up being trying to connect to these bulbs. Now, I wanted to keep it simple, straightforward, so I wanted to use Bluetooth connectability. I couldn't get it to connect to my phone. I tried over and over and over. I watched video after video after video. I read multiple things. Nothing worked. Okay, well, then I'll use the second option. I'll go for the Wi-Fi. Well, lo and behold, that refused to connect as well. I tried multiple times the first day, spent hours getting nowhere with these bulbs. I finally got pissed off and walked away. The next day I came back, decided to give it another shot, and after the third or fourth try, it finally started to see the lights. Everything started to connect. Problem solved. I guess maybe there was something the day before that was causing some kind of a conflict or an interference. About 10 minutes after that, I left the room for a few minutes. I came back, looked at my phone. Every bulb had an error message. The error message was unable to complete firmware update. The fix for that? Delete every device that I've connected to and reconnect. So, lo and behold, here we are, second day, struggling to get these lamps to connect to my phone through the Wi-Fi. It took multiple tries, but we finally got there. I felt somewhat happy about it, but I was cautiously optimistic. And sure enough, about 15 minutes later, each lamp started to pop up with an error message saying unable to complete firmware update. I was at my wit's end pretty much. I watched multiple videos again. I watched one video that talked about picking up what's called the Whiz Remote or Wizmote. I actually went and bought one. They're fairly inexpensive, 20 bucks. Hey, you're supposed to be able to connect this Once it's connected, it will operate the lights for you, even without the Wi-Fi working. Once again, multiple tries and hours of my time wasted. I never did get the remote to connect once to the system. So I'll be very honest. After this little experience, everything that I purchased from the Philips LED Smart lineup is going back. I bought a couple of LED strips, never even tried them, not going to waste my time. They're going back as well. Was a lesson learned? Maybe. I've ordered a completely different set of LED lights off Amazon. I'm going to give the Govies a try. We'll hopefully have better success with those. Only time will tell. But for now, I hope you're happy with what you're seeing on the set. We're just using some simple, inexpensive light bars at the moment to give it a little bit of a backlight color. But at least I can control them. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this has saved somebody else, somewhere else, a little bit of frustration and aggravation. But if anybody asks, or if I have the opportunity, I will warn every person I know, stay away from these things. If you really want to go with Philips, pay the big bucks, get the Philips Hue fixtures, and I hope you have a better chance or a better time working with those than I did. Thanks again for watching. This is Hard Mod Systems. I'm George. Please give us a subscribe, give us a like if you liked it, give us a dislike if you didn't, and please leave a comment. I am so curious to see if other people have had problems with these, because as I watched the videos, everything got glowing reports. Every person that worked with them said they were wonderful. And right now, I'm thinking they're full of shit. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.